Good morning, students. Yesterday I have sent a video related to the one chapter of the moment, The Lost Child. This book is known as a supplementary reader for you. Now, this your first chapter is The Lost Child. As you know, the title said clearly the lost child. That means someone is missing. You know, uh, it's a child. A child goes to a fair with his parents, and he is happy and excited and wants the sweets and toys displayed there. But his parents don't buy them for him. Why then does he refuse when someone else offers them to him? This is the totals, you can say, the summary of this chapter, which I am going to tell you. Students, you know very well कि every time in India India is a festival country, and maximum time we celebrate maximum festivals like Diwali, Dashera, Raksha Bandhan. Many more festivals are there, and especially in Dashera, where the village and even the cities are there, the fair. So we love to go to fair. So same here, once child is there who is going with his parents, means mother and father, is going to fair, and on the way he is seeing number of things. The season was spring, you know, and he was very happy. The child was very happy because he was going for the fair. So he was running here and there, and maximum time his parents called him कि बेटा come here, ठीक है, and then he hurried towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call, his eyes still lingering on the receding toys as he came to where they had stopped to wait for him. He could not suppress the desire of his heart, even though he well knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. He was coming on the way to the fair. He was very hurried. He just asking the permission from his parents to move here and there. And even his parents are very careful about him. And they asked, "You don't go there, don't go there, don't do that." Maximum time they are doing. And when they reached the fair, the numbers of shops are there, the toy shops, the sweet shops, and the balloon shops, and the numbers of the shops were there. The first of all, he stand near a toy shop, and he said that I want that toy. He pleaded. His father looked at him red-eyed in his familiar trance way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him a finger to hold, said, "Look, child, what is before you?" And when the child asked, is the tendency of the child, is the nature the child, ki every time child wants different things, and even that child is wanting the toys. But his father refused. His father looked very angry, and simply, without saying any words, he understood that his father is not going to buy any toys for him. At the same time, his mother took his finger and said, "Just you look here, what is just before you?" It was a flowering mustard field, pale like molten gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. Even the season was the spring season, and you know very well that that on that season the mustard fields were there, and the flowers means the colors of that field was the totally golden, and it was looking very beautiful. So mother said, "Just go and look that." A group of dragonflies were bustling about their gaudy purple wings, intercepting the flight of lone bag, bee, or butterfly in search of sweetness from the flowers. The child followed them there with his gaze. Students, he said, just go and see the beauty of this mustard field, and suddenly the boy has seen dragonflies. the Mach numbers of dragonflies were flying over the mustard field, and he just fascinated, and he just running before the dragonflies, and he want to catch the running dragonfly. He would try to, but it would glow, flutterings flapping up into the air. When he had almost caught in its hand, then the mother gave a cautionary call, "Come, child, come, come onto the footpath." And finally, he worked very hard. He tried to catch the dragonfly, and almost when he caught, suddenly a mother called him. He just leave that work and just come with him, come with us. We are going towards the fair. He ran towards his parents, and suddenly again, being a child, he has seen some insects and worms along the footpath that were trimming out from the hiding place to enjoy the sunshine. And again, he has fascinated with the tiny insects. He tried to catch the tiny insects, but again his parents called ki, "Don't go there, just come and come here in the shade of the grove uh, near the well." And when he came near the well, suddenly a shower, there was a tree, the shower of the flowers just fall from the tree, and he became very happy. Again he started collecting the flowers, and again his parents said, "Just don't do that one, just come here, beta, come here." So we can see their parents are not very that's familiar with this child, and they were not thinking about his child, what his child want. And when they are just near the village, what they have seen, they have coming with their childs and his childs, and after all, when he reached the fair, a sweet maid seller was hawking. He said gulab jamun, rasgulla, burfi, jalebi at the corner of the entrance of a crowd pressed round his counter. At the foot of an architecture of many colored sweets decorated with leaves, silver, or gold. Means when they entered the fair, there was in the corner, at the corner, there was a sweet seller shop, and the sweet seller was hawking. He was speaking that gulab jamun, rasgulla, and barfi, and so many other sweets. He was asking. He was telling about that, and the numbers of people they were there. They wanted to buy that sweets, and the sweets was very delicious. They were looking very beautiful, means gold or silver, the color was gold and silver. And the child loves sweets, and his favorite sweet was burfi. So he said ki I want burfi, but he half knew that if he had begged that his play would not be heeded, because his parents would say he was greedy. So without waiting for answer, he moved on. Students, this child is very smart, because when he said that ki I need burfi, but he knew ki that his father or his mother, means his parents, will never allow to buy a sweet, because he will say ki no, he is a very greedy person, so don't buy. So without hearing any answer from his parents, he just moved from there. So, students, this was the half part of the chapter, The Lost Child. Tomorrow, I will discuss the second part of this chapter, The Lost Child. So, students, just read this chapter and find out the hard word of it. Thank you.